Let's go to the next. We got to the part where the Guardians and some of the Avengers met on Thanos' home planet of Titan for the first time. Yeah. And they concocted a plan to try and get the glove off of Thanos. Good things and bad things. A very pivotal moment in the film. For different reasons.
And they were so close. I generally thought they were going to do it because it was literally.
It didn't come up. I think it didn't come up.
And he like caught it like.
Caught it again.
How do you feel about the reason why they were not able to get the glove? It was because of Starlord not being able.
As frustrating as it is, it's completely understandable though.
And the thing is that this is a classic Starlord situation because he did the same thing in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 as well.
Yeah,
because remember when he found out when he's killed his mom, he got triggered. He lost control. He just
he's a loose cannon. But then again, Captain America. Iron Man done it as well though.
Yeah, true.
Because when he went, I think when he did
Civil War,
he was like, look, calm down, it's not a thing where calm down.
I think the problem with that situation is that the chips were higher.
And
you're like, this guy is going to kill us. Like, seriously, just let us get the kill. No.
It is mad, but it's like.
But the worst part is
the realization
at that point this guy could do,
and especially when you can see that he's kind of vulnerable. So you're like, he's probably like 1% of thinking, oh well, we've got this anyway. Yeah. If he's even thinking that rationally, but he's literally found out, and he's found out in a pretty whack way that his girl is dead. Of course,
I think if he waited about 5 more seconds,
you can't say that though.
Only because they took the gauntlet, then go Hambra.
Yeah, but he's not thinking like that. Though. He wasn't even looking at what they were doing. He's like, what are you talking about?
I would have.
No, you wouldn't.
He couldn't hear anyone. He couldn't hear anyone.
He was like
he wasn't hearing that.
Tunnel vision.
But the link ups and combinations in that scene.
That Peter Quill one was sick, right? I think when Doctor Strange made the
he's running on the
it was sick.
And when Doctor Strange made the portals and Spider-Man was coming through, even though he got choked at the end, he caught him
that was a dirty catch though.
I was shocked for Spider-Man when he actually had it. He was like an insect. I thought, he's gonna go another.
Do you think that whole scene went the way Doctor Strange saw it when he saw that 14 million?
It has to be.
He's
That's the
definitely
exact scenario.
That's one of the 14 million, surely.
definitely.
If not 10 of them, because remember, it's different.
Yeah, but is it the correct one? It has to be, because there might be about 1 million realities where everything that took place. It's what happens after, where that one that happens is going to be the one we see.
He said he would not hesitate to kill Spider-Man or Iron Man, if it meant giving up the Mind
Well, this goes into the
end time stone.
It goes into
like, if we're going to talk
but then he said that's the only way. He saved Tony Stark. He saved Iron Man.
Yeah, he saved him back on
his own word. Is that what he saw though?
He
saw the 14 million. Is that what he saw?
So he must have given up. He gave up that stone because Iron Man must be the key. So
people were saying, I'm gonna have to just say this. I don't know if it's Iron Man himself.
He plays an important part.
I think it's the scenario. It could just be Thanos had to get all 6 gems in order for his plan to work. It might not be Iron Man.
You could argue that, but then he was close to killing Iron Man. Yeah. So he basically said, wait, take it. Right?
Yeah.
Because he could argue and say that you could have easily let Iron Man die if that's the case.
But can we just also point out, again, a testament to Thanos' willpower and strength. That Mantis puts a Celestial to sleep easily, right? Yeah. Even against his will. Yeah. Thanos was just there like, I ain't going to sleep.
Still talking,
having a conversation.
You know how mad that is? That's why Thanos is just... He was too sick in the film, bro.
He's definitely one of the top villains.
How do you?
The top.
He's top.
He's top. There's no argument.
But no, are we saying when I mean top? I don't mean like power. I mean
no, he's the best villain.
Effective villain.
I mean, obviously, if Kilgrave was there,
why is that even a question?
Take off your gauntlet.
No, I'm saying Killmonger. People look at him.
Relatable.
I'm not talking about relatable. I'm saying as in just villain. You're talking about power and what I do.
He's the best villain, period.
How do you guys see? He's got a very cool demeanour. Like throughout the whole film, very rarely you see him just lose it or get mad angry. Everything he does is calm. He's like he knows he's very he knows how strong he is. He knows that I am that guy and I will deal with everyone as
well. Because when he started getting more gems, he started wearing less armor.
He just took it.
That's ego kicking in.
I still need to wear this. But how do you guys feel about Thanos' motivation for being a villain? The reason why he wanted to basically kill half of the universe is because he felt like there was overpopulation in his home country. He done the same thing. They didn't listen to him, and then it ended up in the demise of the country.
Yeah, I mean, this gets into politics,
and that's the point. That's the point. Because if you're like, what's the word? I wanna say liberal, but I'm saying, you know, every life is important. Blah blah blah. If you want to be that type of person, then I can understand the argument of saying no. But if you look at the history of how, and take note, he's been around for millennia, right? Or however long, I don't know how long he's been around for. So he's seen civilizations grow, he's seen civilizations die. And normally the case, it seems, civilizations die due to overpopulation. There's a lot of people to feed. And there's a lot of things going on. Yeah. So his argument is, I'm not being biased, like rich, poor, disabled, you're all getting mugged. Yeah? But the question is, who are you to apply that on another planet, basically?
But that's because of what happened to him, though.
But I'm saying you can't go, like, okay, your planet gets mugged, and you go to another planet and go, I'm going to tell you guys, you know, this is how I want to...
Who's stopping him now?
The argument is now then, is it right what he was doing, considering the history he's seen?
Well, just remember, Thanos said that I have done this on multiple planets and no one is starving anymore because of it.
So apart from the people that are dead, Apart from the people that are dead.
Well, that's a liberal kicking in.
Am I being unreasonable here? It really is debatable, because the person I was sitting next to in the cinema, when Thanos said his plan, he goes, yeah, because the world. Guy next to me was cheering, yes, get rid of half the world.
I wonder what colour he was.
But obviously, in terms of, we can't obviously like bleed it too much into like reality. In terms of the MCU and what he's doing, obviously it's not okay for him to just decide and go around the galaxy and be like, oh, God, I'll help you lot out, but I'll wipe you out first, innit? And then the new...
No, but just remember what he said, there's a finite amount of resources in the universe. So
no. On his planet there was a finite amount.
No, he said finite in the universe.
It's not up to him to
decide. You're saying
he's the only person who has the willpower to do it.
It's not up to him.
Are you supporting what he does?
He's making it his
But what I'm saying is, it's not up to him. If nature wants to do that, nature do its course and do that. It's not up to him to go around the galaxy.
He's the scientist. He's the scientist.
You can't even say.
No, but I'm saying, but he's not. It's not up to him to do that. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, but
that's why there will
though.
be people to stop him.
At the end of the day, Thanos had an ideology, and a belief that he wanted to live by. Don't mean he's damn right. Don't mean he has a right to do it.
Okay,
he has no right to do it.
I agree with you.
If he had just like a clear motive and he thought, it's for the just cause, it's for the good, blah blah, then why is he killing all the giant dwarfs after they make the gauntlet?
No, he's still savage. He's still savage. But I think my point is even though
he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
But whether it's right or wrong, how is he gonna see his sunset?
Well,
he wants to see the sunset.
That's why he's selfish, because even after everything, he's gonna go on a planet by himself and just chat. Watch the sunset. You could have done that anyway.
But it won't be a peaceful sunset.
But a quick point. Even if you let's look at like even human history, where all these great wonders of the world have been created in negative ways, but we still go and visit them and go, oh, that's nice. But you don't realise what went into it to make that. So, you know, if you have the Great Wall of China, you have the pyramids,
China.
All this stuff was made by genocide and slavery, right? But no one goes, oh, I'm not going to go Egypt because, you know, the pyramids were made by slaves. You just look at it. My point is you look at the finished product. So, even though you don't want to see how it reached that point.
I see the point you're making.
The finishing product is, this is where it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying, I'm not disagreeing with what, I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying, we all are saying, oh no,
it is wrong, because it's mostly him being selfish.
Okay, but
if I go somewhere and I see something, I'll be like, oh, that's beautiful, and I don't know the history. What does that make me? What?
No, I'm saying.
At the end of the day, it's still an abuse of power, no matter what.
Yeah, it's abuse of power.
He's doing it for selfish means.
But centuries later,
and the method the route he's taken to be able to do that is is an abuse of power.
But do you have a better option?
What do you mean? What he is doing to be able to do this is wrong. That's a fact.
After the battle, one of the best entrances that I saw was when Thanos came to Earth. And everything just got quiet in the forest, and everyone said like they could feel he was coming. Pause. He finally arrived on Earth. This was after the climax of the battle with Tony Stark and Doctor Strange sacrificing himself. We all gave our thoughts on why he done that. What did you guys think of when the Wakanda battle?
I was gonna say we haven't actually.
So we're gonna touch on that Wakanda battle, and then when Thanos came to Earth.
I think the best bit in that battle, well, not the best bit, but at the start, just like T'Challa and Captain America running like.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
That was just like,
They left everyone behind.
If there's one thing I go back when I watch Civil War on Netflix, right? One thing I always go back to is when they land on the road and they start running, chasing each other. Always go back to that point, just seeing them run. So when they did it again in Infinity War, I was fan service for me, man.
I just wasn't a fan of Captain America's new Get Your Shield.
His new shield.
Bro, that shield was the most disappointing thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I mean, it was fit for purpose.
Yeah. You call that fit for purpose?
No, it did.
Go from
It was because he was punching them up.
Yeah, because he can't necessarily throw. If he had his round shield, right? Yeah. Although he's a master at ballistic, whatever it's called, you can throw it and there's too many.
And he's on the field as well. There's no like.
If he threw that, it's not coming back.
He's bouncing them off bodies.
He can bounce off bodies, bro.
Yeah, there's only a certain amount, of realism to that. Right?
I understand it, but in my opinion, it's dead. I get it. It is fit for purpose, and it did work out for him, but I miss the Captain America shield. Like after Iron Man was crying like a little bitch saying, "Give me back my shield," I expected a new vibranium shield to come back. That line is one of my favorite lines from Civil War. But
he didn't say that.
It's my daddy's.
He didn't say that.
It was something like that.
It's my daddy's shield. You don't deserve it.
He's
What I hate that.
like his whole persona changed. Even his uniform, the black star on his chest. Not even a white one, a black one.
That's that.
Right, he's evolved.
It's not Captain America anymore.
But I think the suit was made because it's black now. And it's a black star. I don't know if it's like Captain of Wakanda or something.
At the end of Civil War, he was in Wakanda. I think T'Challa gave him some coconut oil for his beard.
That's why I grew up.
Speaking of Wakanda, you saw Shuri made a cameo. And you saw a little interaction between her and Bruce Banner. Where she thought of something, thought of something that he didn't even think of in the first place.
Because Shuri's nasty.
Nah, I didn't. I mean, he was like, why don't you do this, do this? Oh, right.
I'm glad they put that in though. Yeah. Because that's one thing everyone always discusses. Like, if in Black Panther they got this tech, that means this is possible, this is possible. Yeah. How can they explain that, you know, Tony Stark and Bruce Banner didn't think of it, and they just simply said it like.
Sometimes it is just that simple. Like,
it might be that expertise as well, because you can have someone that, because he specializes in gamma or whatever. And then engineering is Stark, and then I don't know what. I'm sure he's everything. I don't know, like specializes in everything. Just surgery,
that youth to old.
Like even that surgery thing with the we need to take the tendons off this.
Did she say there's like billions of connections,
trillions of circuits, bro?
Yeah. But to some people in here, trillions is not a lot, but we won't get into.
But you know what?
Billions, bro.
But you know what the bad thing is, because I saw something about someone saying that they don't think Vision is actually dead because she might have finished doing her.
Yeah, she did
finish something. Yeah. She's probably taken him off, and then she'll just take the body that was left. Download him in there.
Oh, well, there we go then.
You're talking about that. You're talking about that Vision death.
Vision's not gone.
So let's talk about obviously probably one of the most essential. One of the most biggest things in there was the fact that Scarlet Witch destroyed an Infinity Stone. Something that shouldn't be possible to periodically do in the comic. Because they can't be destroyed. Okay, alright, fine. MCU, yeah. I've never seen it before ever. So that's a mad thing.
She is on them levels,
yeah. She is I get that, but that is to see that.
What happened when Thor done it in Thor 2? I swear he tried to destroy one as well.
That didn't happen.
It just
So the fact that she was able to do it shows you just how much on level she is. And on top of that,
but they explained
the time stone was able to revive the stone as well, which is mad.
You're basing that on comics.
Goes back in time.
Okay, yeah, I am basing this a lot on comics, but to me, like seeing these, because I've seen it in the comics and then seeing these things done in the film, to me it just seems like, wow, that's.
But they do explain though, and they say because how she got her power, she's not a mutant.
She got her powers from the Infinity Stone in the first place, so I understand.
She's not a mutant. She got it from an Infinity Stone.
Yeah, they did say that her energies are on the same frequency or something like that. Yeah,
so they explained that. I get
but you know what? That could have been the end of the film, though. Well, not the end, but it would have definitely
if he didn't get the stone.
Because he said it from day, like just kill me.
And if they done it in Scotland,
destroyed the thing, just.
He said
spread the ashes
at the beginning of the film.
Yeah. So that would have. I mean, obviously, he still would be strong. Like Thanos would still be banging heads, but he wouldn't have everything. And I don't even know what the Mind Stone actually does. Like, as in, what's its property? What does it do?
The Mind Stone, you can literally control the entire universe. Like, you can read the thoughts of everybody.
Loki had it in his sector, innit? And he was taking over Troll's mind.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, fair enough.
I don't know why he would need that to do his plan. But
I don't know.
I guess maybe it's just something where if you have all 6, then you have it enhances all the powers of.
No, we just want all of them anyway, innit?
So was he capable of doing this without it?
No. I don't know. No. How does it work?
Even though the mind gem, I guess I can't think why it would have.
Oh, is that how it works?
No, it is a combination of all of them together. Oh. When you have them together, when the gems are together, they amplify each other. So it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, unless it enhances.
Because when you put the last one in, you saw his body, like he had all these veins, like this.
Yeah, that was sick.
It was sick as well. Obviously, when he came down, obviously to get the last gem, because he knows it's like there. Everyone's obviously trying to go to it.
We're waiting on that scene. We're waiting on that scene. But two things on the Wakanda battle. The first thing I thought was kind of a balance. The first thing was that Bruce Banner, throughout the film, he was kind of like a comic relief guy.
Waste of time, bro.
Like when he was running in the Hulkbuster and he tripped, and then Okoye just looked at him.
That disgust, bro. She has them looks, bro.
She's got that bro, Michonne look. She was like, what is this?
Michonne.
Bro, I can't remember her name. Bro, it's all
Okoye.
Yeah. But I just feel like I don't know if we're gonna talk about characters and that, but it's just like. I just feel like his part was.
Yeah, it was a bit of a comic relief.
It wasn't very. Oh, you're talking about Banner? You're talking about
Banner.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was. But I said, I think it's they're doing this whole 3-part thing.
Yeah, the arc.
They're trying to show each of the things.
It looked like they even dropped the budget for the CGI.
Yeah,
there was one bit where he had the helmet off.
Yeah, even though it was at the back, I was like, no.
Yeah, that was.
They spent too much money on it.
I can't understand. Like,
you know why? They probably spent too much money in the CGI for putting Hulk in the forest, isn't it? That's why. And
that's another thing as well. Because I saw that trailer, the first trailer, and I saw them all running. I generally was like, oh, Hulk's gonna come out at some point.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
And then like,
I thought he was gonna bust out of the Hulk.
No, but that was for my benefit. I wanted to see that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I say I don't watch trailers of films I know I'm gonna watch. Because they're trying to sell you the film.
It has pros
and they will put things in there that are not necessarily in there, but to sell you the film they do.
Because there was one scene where like all those zombie dogs or whatever they were went on him and were like ripping his thing, and I thought, he's coming out now. And that would have been perfect because you would just smash out of the suit. And then he actually does come out. He goes, oh no, I don't want to come out. And then he goes back. And I thought,
I guess I understand, because if he did come out, when Thanos came back down,
that would have been a fight, bro. Round 2. He would have said, no, round 2.
He would have banged him again.
Been sick.
And then it would have been like, oh, well, I don't respect him no more.
Yeah, another good bit in the Wakanda battle was when Thor came through the Bifrost, but he sent the axe through first.
But he's done that before though. In Thor 2, he dashed. That was his entrance as well. He kind of repeated his entrance.
Not on that level though.
No, it wasn't.
No,
he flung it and it kept going around.
I've never seen so much
engulfed in lightning.
No. I'm just talking about graphics.
It was too much.
But when he came out, the tune came as well.
Insane.
The tune came out, then you see Rocket standing there. I was like, why are you acting like you're some G? He's just standing there like. But yeah, no.
He is a G.
Yeah. I mean, even Groot was just a waste of time a little bit. I think. Maybe, obviously they gave him the important part, which is obviously the hand shot.
Yeah, but before that.
But he was just playing computer the whole thing. And I knew he was going to do something. I just didn't know what. And obviously he did the most, Yeah, you could say one of the most important things.
But he's going through
He's not gonna have like a
adolescence.
mass like.
No, but well, his dad or whatever.
They showed it in the Guardians 2 after credits, right? That's what he's going through. His
that adolescent stage. Yeah.
You know when he's playing games and they said something, he's like, I am Groot. And they're like, why are you?
That's in the
Get how they all now understand that language of Groot now. That's crazy. Before, only Rocket did, but now every single one of them understand his language.
You've been hanging out with him for too long, isn't it?
It's like Ash can understand Pikachu, I guess. Same thing.
The final bit where Thanos came through the portal and everyone tried to challenge him, but everyone was failing. Black Panther came, he got punched down. Captain America came, he got punched down.
Wait, the first thing was obviously he was not vexed, but he was like, it's right there, so he's on a mission, and he's like, no long. Banner came, he was just like,
Banner came,
he got phased.
Oh, that phase with the sick, into the wall.
He was in Apocalypse.
He was using the gems for fun. It was everyone.
But you know what was funny was when I think Black Panther, when he tried to jump and he boxed that impact thing out.
Yeah.
You know he builds it up. And he just went, that's not funny.
But then Captain America came in, and no one can deny this. Thanos had all 6 gems. Captain America went up to him.
I know you've got to bring it in.
Oh, sorry, 5 gems. And he went bang, 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 uppercut him. That was his head.
It weren't that many.
Okay, alright, he did that, and he did that. And that was his head did this.
No. No. When he did that uppercut, this is how far Thanos' chin moved. It was.
He made a noise. He
did not rock. He never made that sound. His chin went like.
And that bit was silent. There was no talking or nothing. It was just a silent background.
Yeah.
And the way you heard.
The only thing I'll give Cap ratings for is that he actually made Thanos give him a dirty look. It's like, wait, what are you doing? Like, how is this possible? That's the only thing I'll give him ratings for. After that, he got back.
No one else did that to Thanos.
No one else did what?
Well, he had 5 gems.
He
wasn't using.
He held 2 fingers.
He hit the combo on him.
Wait, so if you do a combo and he does nothing, what does that mean?
No, okay, but did anyone else do it though?
Alright, cool. Yeah, but even if they did, he did nothing. That's my point.
They moved. You saw it.
Like the bit where he put his hand down and he's holding it with 2 hands. I think Thanos is like, oh right, you actually can do something. Like it's kind of like that look where it's like, oh, that's pretty impressive for a human, rather than like, oh, he's strong. Yeah. That's my point. Yeah.
And that scene, I thought Captain America was gonna die.
Because he was screaming, bro. He was just like
full force punch.
I thought he was about to die.
But like I said, if that was the gauntlet hand, his chin would have come right off. Yeah, because that was a bang, you know. That left hook, bro. It went. He span. I actually thought he broke his neck because he went.
I was actually quite shocked when Captain America got up to him. I know he's strong, obviously he's the best and everything, but like,
wow.
When he got up and he was just like, yeah.
They had to like.
I don't think he scales his power down though when he fights people. I don't think he goes fully all out like even hand-to-hand combat. I think he pulls his punches.
Definitely.
Oh, he's too clever.
Because he's too confident. He knows.
He's too confident. Yeah.
But going into the final and probably the most shocking part of the film.
Wow.
Where so many deaths.
Well, if you want to call them deaths.
Yeah, well, they are. Yeah, they are deaths. So, just to clarify, Bucky, Drax, Groot, Mantis, Scarlet Witch, T'Challa, Spider-Man, Starlord.
Yeah.
Strange.
Nicholas Fury.
How
I Met Your Mother
Agent Hill.
Bro, who cares?
Falcon.
Did Falcon die?
Falcon died.
Oh, nice. I didn't even remember that. That's how bad that was. How did he die? Was he flying while he went? Oh no! I can't even remember. What happened?
Ash.
Good. Alright, cool.
So those deaths, right?
Yeah.
It didn't actually have an impact on me because the people who actually died in the film, like Gamora when she got dashed,
And that's what I'm saying. That's the impact of it. Because when you see them all die,
like the real
in your head you kind of feel they.
In my head,
that's what I'm saying.
I
see what you mean.
Yeah, I think they're in the Soul Stone or something, and you just like they're just in there, innit? And then they'll come out later.
What do you think was worse? Well, for me anyway. Like I feel like they really did part Vision though. He died twice, bro. He went back and he killed him again. And the
worst part was he even gently pull out the
he ripped it out.
Oh, that was dirty.
The visual for that was sick. But that was the same in the comic, like, but he done it in his chest, but you see like the. It looks sick, man. He just
that whole
and his body just like flew up.
Yeah,
he turned great.
Yeah, he turned great.
Took the soul out of him.
He's done.
Like some of the people who died have like future films coming out, so we know they're gonna come back.
Of course.
Spider-Man's he's the first film after Avengers 4.
Assuming like Hawkeye's alive, I swear all the original Avengers were left. Like,
all the originals are alive. Yeah, that's why it's.
Oh, is it? All the originals are alive.
I don't know whether it's like
that's
means anything.
Yeah, I think they'll all come back at some point.
Yeah,
but I think Peter Parker's one was the most.
That's why I think the deaths didn't really have value to me, because it was just like when that amount of people are getting murked, you know.
Yeah, I guess
happened.
for me that's the same. That whole end, I know it's like a big deal. He's wiped out half the universe, but I wasn't emotionally devastated at the deaths.
They didn't have like.
Well, they're not dead. It was shocking though.
It was shocking.
I mean, Gamora's one was bad, man.
You know, I think it is as well. It's because it was done in such a way where you don't really know what's going on. So it's not like you can't. If you know, like I don't know, when they exploded, you'd be like, that's it. It's kind of like. You don't really know.
What's what happened? Did they get erased from existence? Is that what we
basically
don't know?
That's what happened.
It looks like it.
Now let's talk about your least favorite character and your favorite character at one time. Least and favorite.
Least favorite, probably Groot. Probably just because he didn't really have much to do with it. The favorite though, it's hard. It's either Thor or Iron Man, which is weird for me because I'm not a big Iron Man fan, but that suit it blew my mind, man. He got some good bit. He did some good bits in it, so yeah.
What about you?
I was expecting more from Proxima Midnight, to be fair. Okay. I was expecting more.
One of the best.
Exactly. And the CGI was a bit weird in places, I thought. When she was talking, it looked a bit off.
Okay. And then strongest.
Not strongest.
Oh, sorry.
Favorite.
Yeah. Not strongest, like physically strongest, but I mean a strong character.
It has to be Thor, I think.
Yeah, of course.
It has to be Thor. Man did the God of War moves and everything, so.
Real talk.
My least favourite character in the film probably be, even though it was part of the story, Vision, like, because I expected so much from Vision. And again, even though it was part of the story for him to be murked and he can't phase, he can't do anything, it was upsetting that I couldn't see him do anything.
At least let him have one fight where he was
done something.
And then when it happened, you're like, okay, look, he can't do nothing.
Yeah, I get you. So that upset me. But favourite is out of Thor and Doctor Strange. And I'm probably leaning towards Doctor Strange because, mate, MVP for me, like he
real talk.
Different level.
Least favorite, that's a tough one. I might say Hulk. Yeah. Ever so obviously we discussed before, it's part of his arc and stuff, but like he started the film getting banged up. He ended the film getting banged up. And in between he was just like a clown.
When he was
when he came back and like Black Widow was there, you ain't seen her for years, that's your bae. Like
that was interesting.
No, you were right. Like, come on, man.
I mean, they did the whole
balls, bro.
I think she kind of grew past it because I guess she's just like, remember he's been away for 2 years.
Nah, man, I saw her eyes. She was still down.
She was
eyes, bro.
Miles, who was your favourite?
I'll say Thor.
Thor, big boy Thor.
Pause.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I thought, In fact, as I said, one of my criticisms of Ragnarok is that I felt like they kind of nerfed his power and we never really got to see what he was truly capable of.
Really?
But yeah, Thor, he was MVP and for my personal favourite as well.
Yeah, worse for me, I would say Vision as well. I don't know, when I think of Vision, I just think he's quite powerful kind of thing. And
Strongest Avenger.
it's like, he literally did nothing in that film. Like, all he did was get beaten up. Like, I don't think he won a fight. Like,
And protect his girl, or try to protect
mate, his girl protected him. Like, probably one that, I mean, that I think most people said Thor. I mean, if I ranked him here after this film, he's gone up.
Yeah.
Like, so many spots. Like,
He's reached that.
Oh, my favorite character. I can't believe no one said it yet. So yeah, 4, Batman. I enjoyed Spider-Man a lot as well, but
I thought you was gonna say it.
favorite is Thanos.
You're evil. You're evil.
Yeah, I am. I don't care. Listen, Thanos was something else.
He was
There
on
was
different levels.
backstory. He had emotion.
to be fair, that was
he
like
deep.
Thanos' film. Like,
Yeah,
that was like based around.
Avengers,
Yeah,
Thanos.
Well, he won, innit? He actually won.
That was his film. Like,
Even at the end,
basically, that's his film.
they even said like Thanos will return. It's like, oh my days, like.
How much
It's
more
a bad
can
guy.
I do? Yeah,
And
like,
they're letting us know he's coming back. I will come and spend more money for Thanos. So yeah, without a doubt, Thanos is not.
Yes, in a post-credit scene, we saw Nick Fury and one of the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. die, and before he died, he put an alarm out to a known person, but the insignia was of Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
On that note, what do you guys expect from Avengers 4 and the MCU moving forward?
If they're going to be talking about Captain Marvel, and if they're going to talk about the background story that I think they're going to be talking about, it is actually one of my most anticipated films.
Okay.
Which is the Kree versus the S.C.R.E.E.N War, which I have been waiting for a long time to see in live action. That is actually, I actually wanted to see the Kree versus the S.C.R.E.E.N War more than I want to see Infinity War.
Well, I think no matter what happens anyway, I mean, I don't know how they're going to go about doing it in Avengers 4. They're going to have to do something though, because we know that Spider-Man 2 comes out after...
well, that's why I said I
Avengers
just
4.
don't think this real death is a
Yeah,
real
exactly.
death.
So we know, I don't know how they're going to bring everyone back.
They're just sitting in the
Captain Marvel's going to do a madness. She's going to do something.
Well, was it you or Erin that said she's supposed to be like the most powerful person in the
she
Marvel universe?
She is.
Yeah.
So she's your Superman.
She literally is.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. So whatever Captain Marvel does, she's going to do something. It's going to bring everyone back. I don't think it's going to be just her, but she is. I think the director was saying, Kevin Feige said she's going to be the most powerful character they've ever introduced in the MCU.
I think the second part of the film will show a lot of people we didn't see and people that maybe didn't have as much of a big role in this part.
For one thing,
will have more of an involvement in the second part.
Yeah.
They'll definitely have more. You'll see Hawkeye, you'll see Ant-Man.
but then what they do after Avengers 4, that is, I swear they said it might not even be a phase 4. They said it might be a whole different thing entirely. They might not do the whole phase system. It'll just be something else. But so has the deal gone through with Fox? Like, has that actually
It's still
been done?
it's still in a state of transition
Because that is important. That's integral as to what will happen after this whole thing sells.
That's right.
So what I mean, they could end up doing Galactus, Doctor Doom. Either of them can be the big villain.
If I see Doctor
Doctor
Doom in the MCU, I'm gone, bro.
Well, but one thing that I think that might be in the future, I think we're definitely going to see someone else wield the Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know who it is.
Do you think?
I reckon
I don't
someone
know.
is.
I think Adam Warlock will be.
I don't know.
What do you mean after Avengers 4, or do you mean
No,
during Avengers 4?
Yeah, Avengers 4.
Oh yeah,
Someone's going to wield it. I don't know who.
100%.
Obviously, in the comics, you had Black Panther done it. You had.
What? It's going to be Captain America.
I think Captain America's going to wield it.
Probably.
He's going to have the Infinity Gauntlet and Mjolnir.
Allow it.
Wow,
Alright, Stormbreaker.
Okay, guys, to wrap up our discussion, we're just going to give our scores out of 10. What would you give this movie out of 10? Darren, we're going to come to you first.
9.5. Can't give it. I gotta give it 9.5 because it's can't go above Black Panther. That's why it's in my eyes. I'm not do that.
High appraisal, boy.
10 for me. The biggest movie event of the year. It's a blockbuster. It's got everything.
Mate, my score hasn't changed since I saw it in the cinema. I gave it a 10 yesterday. It's a 10 again. Sick film. Never seen anything like it. 10.
10 is very high school.
It's very extremely high school.
But I would personally give the film, I'd give it a 9. I'd give it a 9. I still want to see it again and receive everything the movie has to give me, but I'll give it a 9 for now.
I'll probably give it a 9.5.
Yeah, slept on it, thought about it, loved it. 9.5.
James.
Alright, my score is 9.8. 9.8. Can I not do that?
We haven't been doing it ever, but no, James has been saying it from since yesterday.
No, but
If it's above a 9.5 and below a 10.
I can't give it a 10. I can't give it. It's close to a 10, but there are things that I don't agree with in this film to give it a full 10.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's a 9. It's above 9.5 because it's definitely above Black Panther, but it's not a 10.
Okay.
So that's why I know we have to do 0.5, but I can't do a 0.5 because it deserves more than.
Okay, I'll allow you for this time. We'll use the reality stone to change it. Daryl.
Right, I'll give it a 10. Well, no, actually, I almost said 10 there for a second.
I'm taking that.
No, because everyone kept saying 10, so I just, like, for some reason, went like, I'll give it a 9. It's a good solid 9. There was a lot going on in the film. I think I can't actually absorb everything going on. If I watch it again, it might go up a bit more, but I think there's just too much going on. So, for what I absorbed coming out, 9.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining us for yet another in-depth discussion. Our average score for Infinity War will be hovering above us right here, right now. So thank you for joining us again. Like, share and subscribe. More content coming soon. I've been Miles, you've been watching, we've been the Agents of S.C.R.E.E.N. Until next time, peace.
Thanos is coming.
Thanos is coming.
He's come.
He's left us dirty stains all over the universe, bro.